Here's what it says. Now we know that whatever the law says, it says to those under the law, so that every mouth may be silenced and the whole world held accountable to God, for all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. Now, listen carefully. Most people cut it off at all have sinned, but the real weight is in the next part. Fall short of the glory of God. It's not just about sinning. It's about missing the life, the presence, the glory we were created for. Before the law even came, Romans 5, verse 12 to 14 tells us something powerful. Sin was already in the world, but not everyone sinned like Adam. Death reigned, yes, but not because everyone was guilty like Adam. Look at Abel, born in the house of Adam, but the Bible calls him righteous in Hebrews 11:4. In a broken world, he chose faith. He responded rightly to God's revelation. So what was Adam's real sin? Adam rejected the gospel, the word that God gave. And listen, if your revelation of God is wrong, your worship will be wrong. Maybe you've seen it. Two people reading the same Bible, coming up with two completely different messages. That's because truth is not a matter of opinion. Truth is one. If we both preach the same verse differently, somebody is wrong. Maybe both. Truth does not contradict itself. This is why we practice exegesis, letting Scripture speak for itself, not eisegesis, where we force our ideas into it. Truth is a person, Jesus Christ, and he never lies. Now, a lot of people wonder, what about those who lived before the law, or those who weren't Israelites, or the babies, the deaf, the disabled? Are they condemned too? That's a big question. Remember Abraham pleading for Sodom? He asked God, if there are righteous people there, will you spare it? And God agreed, meaning what? There were righteous people outside of Israel. Even Rahab, a harlot in Jericho, was saved, and she entered the lineage of Jesus. God's heart has always been about compassion. Romans 5 or 12:13 reminds us, where there is no law, sin is not counted against them. God uses compassion, not strict judgment, for those who have not reached the age of accountability. And listen, the age of accountability is not about how old you are in years. It's about when you consciously know right from wrong. Even Jesus said it in Luke 18:16. Let the little children come to me, for